So, welcome again, and in the continuation of the our discussion, just going around the put. This is the fourth one, and we are going to proceed further. In the third one, we have discussed about the what may be the importance of the put, and we have tried to explain this. First line and the second line with the PG scholars, and what is happening due to the process of the put. This has been very clearly quoted here by the Acharya Rasvag Bhatt in the Rasat Samuchaya 10th chapter, verse from 48 to the 50. लोहादेर पुनर्भावो गुणाधिक्यम तत्वग्रता अनप्सु मज्जनम रेखा पूर्णता पुटतो भवेत. And of course, in due course of time, not today, in the class, this discussion of the put, I am going to explain it in a more deeper way, because this required. When I shall take a title with you all, that is the Bhasma Pariksha, and during the Bhasma Pariksha we can discuss all the physical tests, chemical tests, biological tests, and what the particular kind of the importance is there of these tests, that there may be discussed in detail. But here our concentration is on the put, so I am just moving towards the put. See the word here, Laghutvascha, Sigra Vyaptischa, Deepanam. These three words today I wish to discuss. So once again, here the three people from the MD Rasasri is available to meet today, and there are the three titles. Okay, and these three titles are what? Lagutvam cha Sigravyaptischa Deepanam. So start from here or here? Here. So what do you mean by the Lagutvam cha? What is its importance? Again, I am quoting it, the detail will be discussed later. But here just what is the significance of the giving put to a material, that we are discussing here. So here it is in the Laghu. Laghu means what? Which Laghu? Gunadi, Gun Laghu, or the Laghu of the metric system? Which Laghu? Laghu of the pharmacological property or Laghu of the physical property? Which Laghu? Yeah, please. Which Laghu? I think you understand the difference between the Laghu pharmacological properties. Yeah, there are गुरुवादी गुण कितने हैं? 20, राइट? तो उसमें जो लघु गुण है वो वाला लघु, या वो लघु वेट वाला? कौन सा लघु? फिजिकल फॉर्म वाला लघु यहाँ? सर्टेनली नॉट फार्माकोलॉजिकल. Both. I say here it is for the both. Right? It is in the micron size from the kilograms. Huh? Is it not? है ना ये ऐसा? It is in the micron size. That is the physical. And of course the pharmacological properties are there due to what there is due to the Laghu gun. Then come to the Sigra Vyaptischa. Yeah, please. Sigra Vyaptischa. Easily absorbable. Is it the right, or you can use some other words also? Assimilable, fine. Then some other words. Come. That word is in your mind, you are just not coming from your mouth. That word is in your mind. It may be one. But you are talking one step further. Quick absorption. Yes, assimilable, fine, good. But quick absorption. And that quick absorption makes its journey very easy to the target tissue. Right? So, as you are saying, Dr. Rasmi, that you said assimilable. So, it's a question. Just I am asking to you one question. And this question is to the Munisa. बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण कहाँ से होता है? बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण कहाँ से होता है, एक सवाल है। इट मे बी आस्क टू द प्रोड्यूसर मैडम अपर्णा टू, बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण कहाँ से होता है? बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण, इस शब्दों पर बस ध्यान दीजिए। वही शब्द डॉक्टर रश्मि में आपसे पूछ रहा था, आपने कहा कि नहीं, अब एसिमिलेबिलिटी, आई सेड नो क्विक एब्जॉर्प्शन एंड द जर्नी टू द टारगेट टिश्यू, दैट इज द शीघ्र व्याप्तिश्चय। बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण लोग क्या कहेंगे? मस्तिष्क। जनरली लोग क्या उत्तर देंगे? मस्तिष्क, बट इट इज नॉट। नो, होठों से। बैठ जाइए, सोचिए। आप जो कुछ भी सोचते हैं बुद्धि से, प्रकटीकरण किसकी सहायता से? बोलते हैं। बोलने में क्या है? माउथ, होंठ की सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस है ना। ओके, ये मैं कहाँ से बोल रहा हूँ? ये मैंने कल सुना। आप लोग देखिए, ज़्यादा कुछ बहुत सारी चीज़ें देखनी, सुननी, पढ़नी चाहिए। मैंने कल पढ़ा सुना कि शास्त्रार्थ क्या होता है। तो ये एक शास्त्रार्थ का हिस्सा है जो बहुत पहले हुआ था। काशी के एक प्रकांड विद्वान मदन मिश्रा जी पहुँचे मिथिला के दरबार में। वहाँ थे भोनू झा। और उन्होंने कहा कि मैं काशी से पढ़ के आया हूँ, पूरा पढ़ के आया हूँ और मुझे सब कुछ कंठस्थ है। आप अपने विद्वानों से कहिए मुझसे शास्त्रार्थ करें, और यदि वो मुझे परास्त नहीं कर पाए तो सब मेरे शिष्य बन जाए, और यदि मैं परास्त हो गया तो मैं उनका शिष्य बन जाऊंगा। तो शास्त्रार्थ बहुत लंबा चला। तो कल मैं उसको ही पढ़ रहा था कि क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस थे और उसका क्या क्या उत्तर आते हैं। तो उसमें जैसे कि पूछा मिथिला के झा साहब ने कि बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण कहाँ से होता है, तो बनारस के काशी के विद्वान ने कहा कि मस्तिष्क से। ये भी कोई पूछने वाली बात है? तो उन्होंने कहा नहीं विप्रवर, मस्तिष्क से नहीं, होठों से बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण होता है। आप जो भी सोचते हैं वो यहाँ से बोलते हैं। तो बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण, बुद्धि का अन्वेषण नहीं, बुद्धि के विचार नहीं, बुद्धि कहाँ होती है ये नहीं। प्रश्न क्या था? प्रकटीकरण। बुद्धि तो यहाँ है, विचार तो यहाँ है, लेकिन प्रकटीकरण कहाँ से है? तो थोड़ा पढ़ने रहने पे ये सब चीज़ें मिलती है। तो शीघ्र व्याप्ति से वही है ना। है तो वो एसिमिलेबल होगा ही होगा, लेकिन उसके पहले क्या होगा? एब्जॉर्ब होगा, और फिर एसिमिलेबल होकर के कहाँ जाएगा? टारगेट टिश्यू पर जाएगा। फाइन, चर्चा चल रही है। जब इतनी बात बताए तो इतने भी तो बताता चलूँ कि चर्चा क्या है, और एनालिटिका आयुर्वेदा के व्यूअर्स भी जाने। वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन, वन नेशन वन टैक्स, वन नेशन वन एजुकेशन पॉलिसी। तो वैसे ही अब बनारस से चर्चा शुरू हुई है, और जो कि प्रयाग के महाकुंभ तक शायद पूरी हो। वन नेशन वन पंचांग, वन नेशन वन पंचांग कि 2 दिन त्यौहार न मनाए जाएं। कि रक्षाबंधन 18 अगस्त को था कि 19 अगस्त को था। ये हर चीज़ आजकल 2 दिन हो जा रही है ना। तो देव दीपावली पर भी ये हो जा रहा है कि 2 दिन का होगी। सो चलिए, तो आप इसे मार दीजिए। कैमरा तुमने ऑफ कर दिया था? ओह शाबाश। नहीं तो मैं तो ये बोलने जा रहा था कि ऑन कैमरा दिस इज आवर हेड है। चलो ठीक है, वो ऑफ करो। अभी एडिट। द क्वेश्चन इज दिस, वन नेशन वन पंचांग, is it possible? One nation one panchang, yeah, this is possible. No, it is not possible, because the panchang is what? There are the 5 things: Surya, Chandra, Tithi, Nakshatra, Grah. These are 5. Just I am not able to recall it. तो जब सूर्योदय सूर्यास्त का समय भारतवर्ष में अलग अलग है, 1.5-2 घंटे का गैप है। गुजरात में होता है कि हम 8 बजे शाम को आपके घर आएंगे, और यहाँ यूपी में 8 बजे रात हो जाती है ना। तो ये वन नेशन वन पंचांग पर लोगों ने सोचना शुरू किया है कि ये इन सब चीज़ों को, इश्यूज़ को अलग किया जाए। फाइन। तो द वंस अगेन द सेम थिंग कि द ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ द information which are making you aware. So that was a program I heard of the Saket Upadhyay of the one nation and one panchang, and on that program I got this conversation of the शास्त्रार्थ की बुद्धि का प्रकटीकरण. So you just read more, you will get more. You view more, you will get more. In your classes, in your the departments where you are studying all across country, your teachers are interacting with you on put, you are having all knowledge of the put. But if you are listening this program, then certainly there will be some addition. I think so. There will be some addition in your knowledge. So the Sigra Baptisture is this, what I talked about. Okay? To target issue, and that is possible only due to that conversion. Conversion means that conversion after the process of the put to the raw material. Okay? Then simple. Whole health is depending on the Jatara. The whole system, the whole scenario is on the same line. The Kasta Ausadhi or the Rasa Ausadhi, by the put or the Kasta Ausadhi, by their own processes of the different dosage forms, right from Swaras to the Sandhan. Abhyadhishta is also working on the Jataragni, right? And the Swaras is also working on the Jataragni, Dhruva Sarvas, right? So everything is depending on the which property? Deeper. And that is the property of the Bhasm, and Bhasm is prepared by the put. If put is not there, nothing is there in the case of Rasastra. That I want to emphasize here. Oh my God, this one. This is the whole theme. Yeah, anyone can explain? Dr. Munisa, can you explain it in your own words, in your own understanding? Certainly, if there is a need of addition, I shall. But I do believe that you can. Yeah. Then?
सर ये है कि जो रॉ मटेरियल है उसको हम थेरापेटिकली एफिकेसी बना रहे हैं बाय दिस प्रोसेस. So somehow we are inculcating the qualities by the bhavna material and by this quantum of heat and all. We are increasing its quality to make it therapeutically effective.
Yes, you are very right. But once again, that is the selection of the word and the way of the expression. What they are claiming, after giving the system of the put, after the exposure of the put, these law, etc., will be more having more property in comparison of the Bharat, mercury, soup, right? And this process, ये put के बाद, after put, these all metals will have more therapeutic properties in comparison of the Jarit Sooth. This is what? Comparison of the superlative degree, Alankar, or it is just way of the writing, or this have some scientific evidence. What do you think? In the day, today, 30th September 2023, whether this line is on the basis of just for the writing, or this line is having some evidence of the experience of those time acharyas, how this line has been framed, or it is just a writing a poetry for the copyright. What is this? How that experience came before them? How that experience came before them? They said that this bhasmas of the metal and the minerals, if prepared through the proper put, may have will show, or they may have shown, will show more properties, therapeutic properties, right? In comparison of the, बताइए कैसे? Yes, it is right. So I think you are perceiving it. I always use the word perceive. You just perceive the knowledge. You understand the knowledge. And then you will get the something which is viable there. Yes, this is their observations. They got of the Dhatu Bhasma working all together in comparison of the what? Mercurial products. See, one thing more. And we can discuss here. We can discuss here. Let me ask a question to you. This whole very rigorous, tedious, time taking, systematic process of Parad Ashta Sanskar, right? Or even the Parad Ashtadha Sanskar. But limit yourself up to the Parad Ashta Sanskar. And then making a medicine, either Kajjali or Parpati or Kupipak or Potali, after the following the process of the Ashta Sanskar of the Parad. Right? And then Law Sodhan, Law Maran. Swana Sodhan, Swana Maran. Banga Sodhan, Banga Maran. And a medicine is prepared. Here it is the after the process of the Charana. Although Sagandh Jarana, Nirgandh Jarana, Mukh Jarana, all varieties. Right? Then the efficacy of the drug, what they are comparing here, it may be more than that. It is for this कि नहीं मेरा अच्छा है. You see, I am inviting your brain, your thought process on a claim. You study any bhasm of described in the Rastarangadi. You study any bhasm described into the Rasendra Chudamani or the Rasrat Samuchaya. Any bhasm. Now a serious thing I am going to put before you and where I need your attention. The Falasruti of a bhasm in the period of Rasendra Chudamani, Rasat Samuchaya, Ras Chintamani, and the Falasruti of that particular bhasm, for example, law bhasm, in the Rastarangadi, is the same or the same having some wider therapeutic ranges. And if the wider therapeutic ranges in comparison from the Rasendra Chudamani to Rastarangadi for a single ingredient bhasm is the same or different, and if it is the different, what are the causes, factors for that, how it was invented, how they had developed this vision. If there is only 5-6 Falsruti, Karma Upyog, where? Rasendra Chudamani, and how it is 100 here into the Rastarangadi, more than 50 for a single bhasm. How it happens? Is it the something developmental process? Is it something, some good kind of the evidence-based medicine? It is not like that they are dreaming and writing a script of the film Jawan or the film coming which film of the Salman Khan is supposed to be released on the Deepavali. I got some trailer. No. Something like that. It has been started. Okay? So it is not the Rastarangadi Acharya Sadanand Sarma just writing, and this is the script writing. There is some base, and it is more important. Again, I don't want to deviate from the put, but this title, the point I am raising before you is very important. You can write a series of papers on that. And I am revealing it in the Analytica Ayurveda. Whosoever is listening, yes, you are welcome. That is not my copyright. It is my copyright. Yes, this thought process is my intellectual property right, what I am giving before you. I don't know how many teachers of the Rasas has put this particular comparison before their scholars. Maybe. If it is, I welcome. The therapeutic effects of a particular bhasm in the Rasendra Chudamani and the therapeutic effects noted down of the particular bhasm in the Rastarangadi, see the variation and what are the reasons for those variations. And there is the research, and that is the evidence-based research. Fine? And this you have to compare, this we have to gone through. In the same way what I am saying, if this writer is writing this line, this is the one aspect. and every coin has the second aspect, right? If you read Abrak Bhasm in the Rastangani, it is Sarvasreshth. If the Makshik Bhasm, it is also Sarvasreshth. If it is Swan Bhasm, it is also Sarvasreshth. If it is Nag Bhasm, it is also Sarvasreshth. The every Bhasm noted down in the Rastarangani is सर्वश्रेष्ठ. तो हम जिसके घर में भी जाएं वही सर्वश्रेष्ठ. तो क्या एक लिखने का तरीका था, ये शैली था कि हम गए प्रीति टमटा के यहाँ तो कहेंगे आप द बेस्ट हैं डिपार्टमेंट में. फिर हम थोड़े दिनों के बाद गए रश्मि के यहाँ, उनको कहेंगे आप द बेस्ट हैं डिपार्टमेंट में. फिर हम मुनिषा के यहाँ गए और कहेंगे आप द बेस्ट हैं डिपार्टमेंट में. तो क्या गलत है? यह जो आचार्यों ने लिखा और हर भस्म को सर्वश्रेष्ठ कहा, तो क्या ये गलत है या बस ये अलंकार है? सही है, बिल्कुल सही है. वो भस्म सर्वश्रेष्ठ है. आगे की फलश्रुतियों में जाओ ना, उसके लिए वो सर्वश्रेष्ठ है. ठीक है, तो सर्वश्रेष्ठ ही, लेकिन पैरामीटर बदल गया. तो इस सर्वश्रेष्ठता के लिए कौन जिम्मेदार है? एक ही, और वो कौन? पुट. जोर से बोलो, पुट. कैमरे में आवाज़ आनी चाहिए ना, आई मीन ऑडियो वीडियो में. क्या आप लोग हमसे एग्री हो रहे हैं? अगर मैं ये क्लेम कर रहा हूँ कि रसशास्त्र की आधी पढ़ाई बस कहाँ है? पुट में है, तो इसको मुझे प्रूफ भी तो देना पड़ेगा कि हाँ रसशास्त्र की आधी पढ़ाई कहाँ है? पुट में है. तो ये मैं प्रूफ कर रहा हूँ कि जो भी है वो पुट है. अभी इसमें बहुत, इस सीरीज को जल्दी ही मुझे कवर अप करना है. चलिए, अब एक टास्क है. ये तो सेम है. रसादि द्रव्य पाकानाम प्रमाण ज्ञापनम पुटम. ये रसतरंगिणी ने कुछ अलग शब्दों में कहा, समथिंग डिफरेंट, है ना? समथिंग डिफरेंट है ये. आई रिमेंबर द माई इंटरेक्शन ऑफ द जामनगर, and perhaps certainly someone of that time will go through this video of the analytic Ayurveda, those days from 2000 to 2007, when I was discussing these things in our class, and when I was saying that acharyas are making the same theme in the different words. Yeah, in the same thing in the different words. Properties of the put, or the objectives of the put, or the anything else. Theme is the same, but the selection of words are different. And I don't know who is listening, but although scholars of that time who are now principal and the professor in the subject of Rasashastra, and someone is the principal too, and almost all are professor of the batch 2001, 2002, 2003, all are professors now in the department of Rasashastra of their respective colleges from the government or the corporate, anywhere else, and even the directors. So, remember, I always try to quote on that time, a word is the dil, right? And a film was on the name of Dil. Who was the star? Before birth of you people, I think so. Nowadays, PG scholar who are sitting in the 2023, Amir Khan. Okay. Oh, good. So, दिल. दिल तो पागल है. दिल है कि मानता नहीं. और भी थी कुछ फिल्में आई थी. हम दिल दे चुके सनम. My memory is right. I'm just in the my classes of the Jamnagar from every Wednesday 2:30 to 3:30. Do you remember all those who are listening of that period? So the theme is what? Dil. And see the name of the pictures. Dil hai ki manta nahi. Yeah, one more I remembered. Yeah, I just on those days I write on board here Dil. Yeah, in that class. When I was in the age of 30. Yeah, 30, 31, 32. That was my age of that time. It is not like that ki I was 32, so I am talking about the dil, and today I am not talking about the dil. But today I am talking about the heart. And the word heart day was yesterday, and I am talking about the elements of the heart. Okay, fine. Just for a joke. In the classroom must be live. Okay, when you people will go to in your respective fields after 4 5 years, sitting before me today in the 2023, date 30th September, you may be a good teacher. And all those my scholars to whom I am referring this, they are very good teachers and they say sometimes, sir, हम जब पढ़ाते हैं आपकी क्लास में तो लोग कहते हैं ये जूनियर आनंद पढ़ा रहा है. But anyhow, it is a matter of satisfaction for me that this teaching methodology is being adopted. And I myself adopted this teaching methodology from the Oxford of the East, that is the University of Allahabad. There my teachers of the chemistry, botany and zoology taught me in the same language what I am discussing with you. I should remember Professor S.N. Bose of the botany when he was drawing a picture, and you Jamnagar people are remembering all that, how much I quote the names of all these things. And the Professor S.N. Bose in the chemistry, the Dr. Saten Singh in the, they all are professors now, I should say the professors, they were professors at that time, back 84, 85, 86. Of that time, my 3 year of the graduation course from the University of Allahabad, Oxford of the East. The teaching methodology was superb, and I adopted their teaching methodology in my career. So Professor S.N. Bose, whenever giving any example, this is me, this is my Begum, and he is explaining the principles of the botany, and even the economic botany, okay, sometimes later. But these are the something which make the class live after every 20 minutes for the 22nd. And this is the established fact. So, after the dil, all the nomenclatures of the dil, the copyright, here if you see this, what is different here? What is not in the Rasasamuche? What the Rastarangani said into the in his book of the Rastarangani? If I am saying Rasadidrave Paka Nam Pramana Gapnam Putam Nestu Nivnadika Paka Supakom Hitavsadam, what is different here? The same thing. So the picture from dil to dil hai ki manta nahi, theme is the same. Right? So this is the what? The way of the expression. Fine? And that is the need to explain. And every line what has been quoted there, don't try to say in the first sentence this is wrong in our classics. Every line is having 100 years of experience of your our acharyas. And then that particular word is there. If I am unable to understand, I will laugh. Yes, it is not like that. This is the something what they have write the same thing. Oh, how is it possible? Mercurial preparations are much better and they are so rigorous, tedious and the systematic. How a bhasm may be equal to that? I say maybe. Yeah, I say maybe. If the mercurial toxicity, if not prepared properly, or the any other toxicity, if not prepared properly, compare that, or the therapeutic efficacy of the any mercurial product, and the wider therapeutic efficacy of the any bhasmas of the dhatu work, or the Puti law, of the Puti law, Nagbangeshar. Say here and compare this, you will find this sentence right. It is not wrong. Fine? So, come to the put. Yes, it is raining. And ये इसको बोलते हैं ना लौटने की बरसात है ये. Monsoon is leaving the country Bharat. So, giving showers after dry spell of the July, August in Banaras, it is raining now. My dear friends, on the Analytica Ayurveda and in the classroom, this is the write-up. I think it is in your camera. It is not available on digital mode. This has been published into the Ayurvedian, published by the Ayurvedasala Kuttakal, and the publication time is October 2006, page 25 to 29, and Ayurvedian volume 20, number 1, October 2006, pages 25 to 29. And here is the article, put the quantum of heat and Writers, as usually, one co-learner, and here is the Dr. Swapna S. Reddy, and I myself, and Dr. Swapna has worked on the Tamrabhas, and nowadays he is in a very good practitioner at Hyderabad, and very much good follower of the Sadguru. So perhaps Dr. Swapna will be happy to listen that I am quoting here her paper. This is really, really, even in the 2023, this is important. So if you want to go through this paper, contact me or the scholars of the Banaras University or any scholars of that time. It may be in the digital form, PDF is available, and here all these details regarding the put is quoted very well. On the next, when you will listen this put, I am going to discuss with you all this particular table, right? And this table will be drawn here, and I shall discuss this table where the comparison of the Mahaput, Gaj put, Kukkut put, Vara put, Laghu put, Bhudar put, Gobar put, Bhand put, and Valuka put is given. This table, and we will discuss that. So don't miss it. So the name of the puts, the dimensions, classical, metric ton, total number of uplaj, maximum temperature in hours, and swang Sheetkal in hours, and the metal minerals incinerated. Here in the whole write-up there are the two tables, and this one table I am going to discuss the next interaction with you all. But today, for I shall take your 10 minutes more. This write-up is really worthy, and I got it from my repository, and so I am willing to discuss it very thoroughly. So, no, this will not run on the blackboard. No? This would be here. In between my our class, my HOD, Professor DNS Gautam, was here, and so far there is some distance. He wants a signature of mine to relieve him because he is going somewhere. So for 2, 3, 4 days, the charge of the head is with me. It is the charge. I have played my innings 6 years, and I am totally satisfied what I did during my headship. This is something which is the cooperation and collaboration with the chair. So my pen was in my hand. This will be there. Okay, fine. Come to the on the next class, my dear co-learners, this I wish this table here. Okay, assigned Aditya or Rasmi, your handwriting is also good. So you just draw this whole thing here, so that in the next interaction we may discuss the things thoroughly. But one thing, here more 10 minutes, without going to the details of the different kinds of the put, here I wish to discuss with you some points. Suppose it's a put, and here you have 1500 upla. Okay, it is Mahaput. Okay, मान लिया Mahaput, द्विहस्त प्रमाण. So what should be the arrangement of the rocket fire? Chandrayaan 3 in the space. It is not the rocket science. What is the mechanism of the firing of the Chandrayaan 3? ऐसे ही था कि बस नीचे से बत्ती लगा दी और चंद्रयान ऊपर चला गया. It was the same or something different? Systematic application of the quantum of the energy there to get Chandrayaan into the orbits and then escape the orbits, and then the something slow, and then the landing. What was happening to the Chandrayaan 2? Why the landing was not proper at that time? Energy was disturbed. At that time, more energy was available at the time of landing. And they discovered it, and they reduced the power, the energy. The different level of the energy required, right? For the serving different purposes. It is same for our put also. Different energy levels are required for the serving the different purposes. So here, Madam Producer Aparna Singh, here is the just a layman knowledge. Huh? She is not layman. She is a very bright woman and having very good, academic credentials. So here, but not from Ayurveda. She is from allied subject. So I am asking first to her. तुम्हें 150 उपले दिए गए हैं, इनमें आग लगानी है, क्या करोगी ये बताओ, एंड हाउ यू विल डू इट. और ये सारे 150 उपले इसमें रखने हैं, 1,500 उपले इसमें रखने हैं और इसमें आग लगा देनी है, बताओ कैसे लगाओगे. एक कॉमन सेंस. आप लोग तो पुट पढ़ के आ रहे हो ना यूजी में, आप तो पीजी क्लास में बैठे हो, फाइनल ईयर एंड सेकेंड ईयर. एक आम आदमी से पूछते हैं, कॉमन मैन ऑफ द आर के लक्ष्मण, हाँ
बीच में
जरा जोर से बोलो कि क्या ऑडियो में भी आया.
सर जो भी हीट सोर्स होगा,
हाँ,
मैं बीच में उसको रखूंगी, चारों तरफ से भी कवर कर दूंगी उपले से.
हाँ,
ताकि
तो हीट सोर्स मतलब जो आग है कहाँ रखोगी, यहाँ पे.
नहीं सर,
हाँ,
बीच में
अच्छा पहले क्या करोगे,
थोड़ा उपला नीचे से,
पहले थोड़ा उपला नीचे रखेंगे. चलो रख दिया.
फिर हीट का जो भी रहेगा जैसे लगाना है,
हाँ हाँ,
उसका ऊपर से
ये हीट हमने यहाँ रख दिया. अच्छा ठीक है.
कवर कर दिया
किससे, उपलों से. गुड. और अगर कोई हमको इसमें मैटर रखना है, और मतलब बड़े बड़े सकोरे रखने हो, तो कहाँ रखेंगे. मान लो हमें वो पकाना है, वो पूरी गए, वो प्रसाद पकता है, महाप्रसाद कैसे पकता है, पूरी गई हो कि नहीं गई हो, देखा नहीं है ना अभी. अच्छा कोई बात नहीं. तो अच्छा मान लो कि तुमको दाल हांडी दाल बनानी है, तो क्या करोगे. हांडी दाल बनानी है अपर्णा को, फूड टेक्नोलॉजी में, और उनको टेस्ट जो है ठीक करना है. तो हांडी दाल बनाने के लिए हीटिंग अरेंजमेंट क्या होगा, और वो भी क्लासिकल गैस वैस पे नहीं बनानी है, एलपीजी पे नहीं बनानी है, और इंडक्शन पे नहीं बनाना है. सोचो. ठीक है, चलो बैठो. यस, नाउ अब आयुर्वेदिस्ट लोगों से पूछते हैं, ये 1,500 उपले हैं और कुछ सकोरे हैं. क्या हैं, कुछ सकोरे हैं जिनमें कोई मटेरियल है. बिना पढ़े लिखे कहीं किसी किताब से अपनी सामान्य बुद्धि से बताओ कि कैसे सकोरे रखोगे, कहाँ आग लगाओगे. और जैसा कि मैंने अभी कहा चंद्रयान का एग्जाम्पल दे करके कि आपको एक टेम्परेचर रेंज मीट करनी है फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर पर्पज. तो वो टेम्परेचर रेंज आप कैसे मीट कर पाएंगे, कितने ड्यूरेशन तक कर पाएंगे, तो आग कैसे प्रज्वलित करें. अगर मैं ये कहूँ कि आग कैसे लगाएं तो इसके दूसरे अर्थ हो जाते हैं सामाजिक रूप से. ठीक है, तो मैं इसको नहीं कह रहा हूँ, क्योंकि वैसे भी दुनिया भरी पड़ी है आग लगाने वालों से. ठीक है, तो मैं यहाँ बात कर रहा हूँ अग्नि प्रज्वलित करनी है. फाइन. तो अग्नि प्रज्वलन इसमें कैसे करेंगे, रसशास्त्र की किताब में भूल जाओ जो पढ़ के आई हो, बस ऐसे ही बताओ.
सबसे पहले हमारे पास जितने उपले हैं उनको हम डिवाइड कर लेंगे कि अगर 1000 है तो 500 और 500 हमें ऊपर रखना है.
ओके.
उसके बाद जो भी हमारे पास मटेरियल रखना है, श्राव है, तो उसको हम बीच में रखेंगे.
ठीक है, सराव बीच में रख दिया.
सर इन चीजों का ध्यान रखेंगे. मेन चीज कि अब ऐसे भी उपले ना पूरे तरह से चिपकाए ना, और ऐसा भी नहीं कि उनके बीच में बहुत ज्यादा गैप हो.
उपले के ईंट की तरह से थोड़े ना दीवार की तरह से बनेंगे, उपलों की साइज अलग है, तो उसमें अपने आप स्पेस रहेगा.
स्पेस रहना चाहिए.
हाँ.
और फिर उसके बाद जो हीट देनी है हमें,
हाँ,
ऐसा नहीं कि हम साइड से, हम चारों ओर से देंगे, मतलब
चारों ओर से देंगे. ठीक है.
मतलब कि सर,
हाँ बोलो.
सर मतलब कि ऐसा नहीं कि एक ही साइड से पक रही हो.
हाँ,
ठीक, जैसे हम खाना
हाँ, गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. भाई उनसे हम पूछ रहे थे कि दाल हांडी में आप कैसे, हांडी दाल में आप कैसे आग लगाएंगे, तभी पूरा पकता है. गुड. चलो, आप कुक स्पेशलिस्ट हैं, फाइनल ईयर में डॉक्टर रश्मि, उनसे पूछते हैं कि पुट में आग कैसे लगाएंगे. तबीयत ठीक है ना. हाँ ठीक है, तो बताइए. नहीं, मैंने कहा कि बुक भूल जाओ. बुक तुमने पढ़ी नहीं है, ऐसे ही पास होके आ गई यूजी और एंट्रेंस टेस्ट बीएचयू का निकाल लिया. एक लेमैन की तरह से बताओ कि तुम इसमें क्या करोगी.
सर आधे ऐसे लेमैन के देखे जाए तो
अब तुम तो पढ़ के आई हो तो कहोगी कि मैं कैसे भूल जाऊँ. ठीक है, लेकिन फिर भी बताओ. हाँ,
आधे उपले हम नीचे रख देंगे.
हाँ,
जो हमें पकाना है वो रखेंगे.
हाँ,
उसके ऊपर फिर बाकी के
आग कब लगाएंगे, आग अग्नि प्रज्वलित कब करेंगे.
अग्नि लास्ट में सर.
लास्ट में.
अगर हम लेमैन देखेंगे तो लेमैन तो ऊपर ही रखेगा, पहले पूरा उपला रख देगा, उसके ऊपर सबसे ऊपर वो रखेगा, जैसे हमें दाल हांडी पकानी होगी तो हम लास्ट में अग्नि जो है चारों तरफ से लगा देंगे ताकि जो है हर तरफ से हमें हीट
Okay, 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 okay. Apply your mind, Dr. Monisha. How you will do this now? That's a good.
अभी सर हमें सकोरे रखने हैं, क्लोज करके रखने हैं सर, ये
हाँ, सको अब पुट है तो उसमें क्लोज करके ही रखना होगा ना। अब इस पर भी एक क्लास चाहिए, इस पर मैं अभी लिखवा रहा हूँ। हाँ
सर, वही सबसे गेम चेंजिंग है कि हम क्लोज चीज को अगर रख रहे हैं तो हमें नीचे आई थिंक ज्यादा उपले रखना चाहिए, और लाइक इफ वी आर डिवाइडिंग इनटू 3 पार्ट्स।
अग्नि देवता ऊपर की तरफ, उनकी गति ऊपर की तरफ है इसलिए।
नहीं
हाँ
ज्यादा उपले, सर नीचे से तो अग्नि का पार्ट।
हाँ, तो वही तो अग्नि देवता का डायरेक्शन क्या होता है, ऊपर की तरफ। अच्छा,
और सर नीचे अगर हम 2 पार्ट्स कवर कर रहे हैं तो अपना सपोला रखें, ऊपर से हम 1 पार्ट से कवर कर रहे हैं। और सर अग्नि इसमें हमें ऊपर से लेनी चाहिए बिकॉज वो नीचे तक जो है रेडिएट होके जाएगी और धीरे धीरे पाक होगा। अगर हम नीचे से अग्नि देंगे तो ऑल ऑफ अ सडन बर्न करने लग जाएगा।
ओके, थैंक यू। सो व्यूअर्स, यू थिंक ऑन दिस कि व्हाट यू विल डू इन दिस कंडीशन, keeping aside your all textbook knowledge and keeping in mind what practically you did during your practicals in your MD first year final or the second year or in your doctorate. We shall discuss it detailed, but not today, the next. And remember, all these 3 or the 4 persons who shared their opinion, and it is available as a evidence recording is available of those people also, and then we will certainly get what they are talking about this and how much they are nearer to the reality and how much they are nearer to the practicality and how much they are just touching the theoretical part. All these things on the next. But before saying you namaste, write down something in your notebook, what is the part of the put, and that we will discuss in the due course of the time. And yes, these are just, I am writing here at one side, if it is permitting me, the board. Yes, so the first heading will be of the process of the put. Here it is the, you can design, you can write a heading, process of the put. Okay, and then after the process of the put, the number 1 point is here, raw material standardization. Raw material standardization. Number 2, sodhan. This all in the, just to say the, to convince you the importance of the process of the put. Then the in the, as per the Remington, it is the communication. Why I was very much thrilled, not thrilled, but interesting title I got in my Jamnagar days, just like the Malgudi days of the R.K. Narayana, that when with the Remington is giving the word communication, like, oh, it is something communalism? No, it is entirely different. It is the communication for the Churunikaran. And then Bhavna. Again, Bhavna. Very good, having good meaning in Hindi and the Sanskrit literature. Okay. Then here it is 5. Chakrika formation. Chakrika formation. See, this write-up we wrote in the 2006 and this is the 2023, a gap of 15-6-21, 17 years. And so very new titles are bombarding in my mind कि आज की तारीख में अगर मैं ये लिखूं तो मैं चक्रिका फॉर्मेशन तो नहीं लिखूंगा, ठीक है। आज की तारीख में ये पेपर अगर दोबारा लिखना हो, मोनिशा को लिखना हो या रश्मि को लिखना हो या प्रीति को लिखना हो, तो इसमें ढेरों हेडिंग्स बदल जाएंगी। जो आज जो हम लोगों ने थोड़ा सा अंडरस्टैंडिंग की है सब्जेक्ट के हिसाब से, तो चलिए, चक्रिका फॉर्मेशन इज दैट टाइम हेडिंग एंड is English I have given, it is wrongly mentioned here. At that time it was not the online submission. At that time, all these are the postal submission of the registered AD, right? So it is the pilotization. Then the next is the Samputikaran. Sixth heading is here Samputikaran. ये ब्लैक बोर्ड ऐसे हिल रहा है कि मुझे लगा कि अर्थक्वेक तो नहीं आ रहा, मैं तो नहीं हिल रहा हूँ, बट मैंने देखा कंपेयर करके कि मैं नहीं हिल रहा हूँ, ब्लैक बोर्ड हिल रहा है. ठीक है. सो संपुटीकरण. एंड देन the great put. I was talking about the sarau, and that is the samputikaran. Here is some precautions are required. And finally, not finally, but before final, it is the swang sitikaran. Swang sitikaran. And Navam, that is the final here, collection and the test of the final product. Collection and test of the final product. These 9 titles we will discuss on the next interaction along with that table. Friends, I have to say here that given the opportunity in 2023, the paper published on the PUT 2006 with its all basic ideology, what is here noted down, it is very much true. It will be true even after 100 years. I mean 2106. It will be the true and the same as per the vision. What is it consists of 1500 years, right from 5th AD, right? So this concept of this paper will be the true even after the 100 year, because it has the knowledge of the 1000 and the 500 year. But given the opportunity, if I have to rewrite with a new co-learner, right? Because Dr. Swapna is now busy with the another works. So those who are nowadays in the PG and the doctorate, then certainly these all things will be changed. The headings will be changed, and the definitions will be added with some more scientific evidences, whatever here in this paper. But the theme of the paper and the basic concepts of the paper, the fundamentals of the paper is not going to change up to the next 2000 years. This is very true. So try to get this paper published in 2006 in Ayurveda, publication of Ayurveda Sala Kottakal. And aware yourself, don't miss the next interaction on the PUT. There we will discuss the table and afterward these processes. I think this is the 4th, and at least 3 classes are needed more to get PUT summarized. And afterwards we will do the other subjects also. Thank you everyone.